Oh boy, the cup.
Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. It is a pivotal Game 4 tonight, set to go down. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. There is nothing quite like playoff hockey. Here we go. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Moves it again. Oh, he comes up with a stop. The Sharks have it against the wall. Along the side, here they come to the neutral zone. And not much on that one.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Puts it on net, and that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. And he elects to play the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Eklund. Tries to the crease. Scores!
Well, this is what you call stretching the ice here, James, because you know when you get in behind the coverage, it's got to be a take-to-take pass to beat everyone, perfectly executed to find the back of the net.
The Sharks finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams, so that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir. The press they need to be more consistent, trying to get another one on the board.
With possession along the wall. There he is from the slot, and that shot dies in traffic. Pass back to the point. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Great positioning by the goaltender to read the run.
Brings the iron.
San Jose's players on the bench are shaking their head. They can't believe that didn't go in. They thought they had extended the cushion to their lead, but unfortunately it hits the post and out. We always talk about regular season play and playoff season play, right? You know that it's going to be different. It's a harder, it's a heavier style, which is why you need certain components within your team, the physical style of play, to be able to be successful. That hit right there is telltale that they came ready to play.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Taken by Gunner. Takes it into the slot. Carolina's got possession of the puck. Walker's got it in the defensive end. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Moves it quickly over to Blake. Tom save on a howitzer. Gains the zone through the middle. Oh, he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Nice dish from the left wing. Here they are on the attack. Quick pass to Kurashev. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Quick feed to Blake. And he sends it across to Svechnikov. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Puck grab by Goodrow. Slides the pass over to Graf. Takes a shot. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Well, he gets all of this one, James. It explodes off of his stick. He just labels it over the glove of the goaltender.
Wow, man. Seattle's quarterback got hurt.
You can see the coach's negative body language behind the bench, visibly frustrated.
How do you
right
hurt
now.
your
His team is on a
oblique?
losing streak and haven't been able to find any momentum in the last games that they've played. Now they're in a deficit. They need some energy behind that bench.
San Jose's on a mission tonight. Now up by 2 here, still in the first.
Well, they've really controlled the puck, and in fact, they've dominated throughout the first 20 minutes of the game, James. They've had their opponent chasing, and when they've chased, they've put the puck to the net. They've had great shooting opportunities, and they've taken them.
Now he slides it up to Klingberg. And he moves the puck back inside his own end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves.
Whoa! We won the cup.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. This is exactly how he uses his skating to his advantage. He trusts his edges, and it's almost as he says to the defender, come on, come with me. And the moment he knows that he's got the defender, he turns on a dime and takes the space that he's created.
The Sharks already leading by a significant margin here late in this first period. Carolina's won the draw in the neutral zone. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Steps into the offensive end. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
The Sharks dominated that opening frame, James. I mean, they held the majority of possession, and the underlying metrics would say they were in complete control of the game, and so was the scoreboard.
Takes it across the blue line. Here's a shot. Big time stop. Here's a short pass to Letty. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Loses the coverage there. Works it across to Stanley. Oh, he got a little sliver, and it stays out.
Ascaroff's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
The Hurricanes have it from their own end. And he sidesteps the check there. And he shuts the door on that. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too.
He's battling his opponent right now. He has
All over the rebound, and he puts it in.
sometimes it's not going to be the perfect shot that beats a goaltender. James, it's going to be a rebound when the goalie can't get reset to position. But you got to fight for that space, and you got to fight for that puck. That's what happens here, and he finishes it off.
Haha.
Pass it to Walker. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Puck stop right there. the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Well past the midway mark of this period, Carolina's got to find a way to get a few more goals here as they still trail by a pair. The Hurricanes win the face-off.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels, after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Takes the feed. Denies him!
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the place.
Fuck, man. Three nothing lead, and you just let them keep. Come on, you gotta save that.
Trail here in period number 2, but it hasn't been for a lack of effort. All sorts of scoring chances. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
Here they come.
Sends it in on the attack. The Sharks scoop it up along the boards. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Takes a shot and makes the save. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Here in the late going to the frame, the Hurricanes make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Moves it quickly over to Blake. Dives in front of the shot to block it. The Hurricanes have it from the corner. Gets it to the other point. Oh, and he whiffs. Picked up along the boards by Miller. Oh, major lead block on the play. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Here's a blast. Stops him cold. Grabs the puck. The second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next.
Arrest them. Arrest them. Fuck them. Fuck the protesters. Bunch of pussy. A bunch of pussies. Doom, doom. The cup is in the building.
And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Hurricanes are losing this game because they haven't been on the puck, James. They haven't retreated, they haven't hounded it, they haven't been aggressive, and as a result, their possession time is really wavering. They got to find a way to do all of those things if they want to get back in this game.
And that's off target as it hits the body. San Jose's got control of the puck. Quick pass to Toffoli. Carolina's got the puck in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Huge steal in his own end. Quick feed to Leddy. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Here's a chance. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. It's a 1-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. The Hurricanes win it in the defensive zone. And he serves it across to Slavin. gaining momentum along the wing. Here's a short pass to Smith. What a steal in his own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. And now it's grabbed by Lundberg. Big time stop there.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Slides the puck across to Aho. The Sharks gain possession.
You can feel the energy in the building right now in this tight game. The pressure is on. You have to find a way to embrace it at this moment.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. More than half the period has expired. The Sharks are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Condens won the draw there on the attack. That save, you gotta be better than that. Dragged along the boards by Dellandrea. San Jose's gained possession along the boards. And it goes off the stick and off to the side. Slides the puck across to Blake. Fires it into the offensive zone. San Jose's got the puck. Slides it across to Lundgren. He's got a step. Huge save on the breakaway.
Oh, remember that save, James. Just remember if they want to win this game.
Anderson's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Here in the late goings of the period, 3-2 is where we're sitting. The Sharks take possession here inside the offensive zone. Moves it to Orlov. Handles the puck. Into the attacking end. Look at that. He's creating a whole lot of space there. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Sharks gain possession in their own end. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Stanley Cup is in the building. It is all polished up and out of the case, and you can see the anticipation as everyone is looking on as the childhood dream comes alive.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Carolina's won the draw. Moves it quickly over to Jensen. Oh, and he's fouled it tonight. What a save on that one. Blast from the blue line. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. And that tears off a body in traffic. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Shot. Oh, what a slick stop by a Askarov. And the coach is going with a desperation play here, calling for the goaltender, looking for the extra attacker on the ice. Slides the puck across to Leddy. San Jose's got him along the wall. Can't connect on the shot. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. And that play's broken up.
The Sharks have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to
Save. And there it is. The dream has been realized. The accomplishment of a lifetime. There are your Stanley Cup champions.
And you said it, James. This is the childhood dream, the pinnacle, the best of the best, and you can see it in their faces as they celebrate right now.
The moment of truth has arrived. Lord Stanley's in the house, Pounder.
Stanley's in the house, and the question is, who's going to raise it first?
Well, what an honor it is for him to collect the Stanley Cup. This was more of a leadership group than just one leader here, Cheryl, but it worked.
Well, it certainly did. I mean, they just won the Stanley Cup, James. Listen, you have an identified, established leadership group, and clearly he's the leader of the leaders, and he gets this opportunity. What an honor.
He put the power in power play in the Stanley Cup run, Cheryl, and he is now a Stanley Cup champion.
Yeah, he's hoisting the cup, and I'm telling you, he led in all areas when it comes to the power play. In particular, when it came to goals, they drove it through him, and he delivered every chance he got.
First a Conn Smythe Trophy, and now the Stanley Cup. What a night, what a run here, Cheryl.
A moment that you'll never forget, quite arguably the greatest ever. I mean, when you look at this when you're a young kid, the dream is to hoist the cup. But to do it while you're leading your team in points, that's a whole other story.
Oh, what a moment. He's been waiting his entire career for this. This grizzled veteran finally getting his mitts on the cup.
And the emotion is written all over his face. But what I love, James, is watching the emotion of all of his teammates as he was able to hoist it.
Just a great moment when you become Stanley Cup champions, and then it's the all-hands-on-deck team photo, and I love this.
I love that the Stanley Cup's in the middle with the entire group, the staff all wrapped around it, just signifying that every player, every staff member was a key component to the win.
Nope. I'm not re-signing him. I'm not re-signing him either. Re-signing him though.
Ticking on the wall, hear it ticking on the wall. Can't stop it, take it with the greater song.
put Stellar Trap off, I thought.
Trust when your heart starts to palpitate. There's a rush coming up like a hurricane.